started to notice a difference in the length of my lashes. Sorry, I didn't mean to flip you off. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I've got my January favorites to share with you guys today. My apologies for not having these up last week, but there's been a stomach virus kind of making its way through my home, and my kids have been sick. Also been some snow days. They're home again today because of a snowstorm last night, so I apologize, but just life stuff that can't be helped. At any rate, I've got some really great products to share with you, some really good discoveries, makeup, skincare, hair care, all kinds of stuff. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, let me start by talking about this brush. And usually brushes don't generally get me excited, but this is the Wet n Dry brush. I picked this up at Sally's Beauty Supply. I believe it was around $14 Canadian. It wasn't super expensive, but let me tell you, you guys, this is worth every penny. Oh my word. So I'm not even really sure what it is about this thing, but it just ooh, that's not good. It detangles your hair, wet or dry, as it suggests, without breaking or damaging, and it's so much less painful than some of the other brushes I have used. My daughter, I've mentioned this before, she's 4, she has really long hair, it's almost to her butt. It's like mine, it's fine, but there's a lot of it. But this brush has definitely made a difference. I have been trying some different hair brushes over the past couple of months, trying to just help with her hair situation. I picked up the Tangle Tamer. It's nice, but it just doesn't compare to this one. I also picked up another one that's gonna be in a fail video that was just awful. But if you don't have this, I really suggest picking it up. When I went to Sally Beauty Supply, the girl told me that they could not keep these in stock over the holidays, and that they are usually just, you know, flying off the shelves. And I thought, okay, I don't really understand why, but it looks like a very basic brush, but something about this just really helps to detangle without breaking or damaging your hair, and it's a very gentle brush. So I had to shout this out because it has made a huge difference for me and my daughter, and I think a lot of you guys could benefit from this as well. Okay, one more hair care product. A couple weeks ago, I had a root touch up and a bit of a trim, and my stylist used this, and as soon as she put it in my hair, I was like, what is that? Because it made such a difference right away. So this is the Redken Diamond Oil. I love the bottle. It's pink and it's shaped kind of like a diamond with all the little facets. I think it's so pretty. It looks really nice just sitting on my vanity. This just gives you a really nice amount of shine without weighing down your hair or making it look greasy. That being said, you need a very, very, very little amount. Like, you could definitely overdo this and make your hair look like you hadn't washed it in months, but I just use a pea-sized amount at best. I mean, maybe even just a little bit less. Rub it in the palms of my hands and mostly focus it on the ends of my hair, and it just helps to tame some of the frizzies and gives it a little bit of shine and just makes it look healthy and silky, and I love this. My only complaint, and I don't know why this bothers me, is that there's no top. So it's just like I mean, the pump it's not gonna spill, but I just feel like it needs a lid. I don't know, that's just personal preference, but love this. And if you've got frizzies or flyaways or your hair looks a little dry, I think you may really enjoy this as much as I do. All right, so the next product I have could be really categorized into skincare or makeup because it kind of serves two purposes. So this is the Paula's Choice Resist Super Light Daily Wrinkle Defense Broad Spectrum SPF 30. You guys, this has become just part of my daily routine. I talked about this on Snapchat, and a couple of you guys had snapped me back and said that you have been using this and loving it as well. My friend Melanie from Mr. Kong's Mom sent this to me a while ago. She's like, you need to use this. It's amazing. Now, what I find really interesting is that she has very oily skin and I have very dry skin, and it works for both of us. It says right on the bottle here, good for normal, oily, or combination skin. I'm always kind of like weary when a product claims to be good for, you know, all skin types, but works for me, works for her. I'll have her channel linked below, of course. But this is amazing for a few different reasons. One, it is an SPF, and it's so important to use an SPF daily. I'll be honest, for years, I only really worried about using an SPF in the summertime, but even though I live in Canada and it can be cold as hell here some days, you know, the sun is still shining, you've still got that UV rays, and you need to protect your skin. So this I just slap on before I put my makeup on. I just apply it with my fingers. It is slightly tinted, but it's one of those products that just kind of blends in and disappears, it'll give you like the slightest bit of coverage. It's not going to do anything dramatic. It's not gonna hide like any sort of pimples or even freckles, but it's just gonna kind of even out your skin tone a little bit. But it's moisturizing. It just feels like you're adding a layer of silk to your skin. You're protecting your skin, and this also works as an excellent primer. So I've just been putting it on and then applying whatever foundation. Today I used the L'Oreal Pro Glow on top of it. This also has some skincare properties, so it is supposed to visibly reduce your wrinkles. I can't say that I've noticed like any dramatic difference in my skin, wrinkle or fine line wise since I've been using this, but I definitely have noticed that it hasn't dried out my skin like other primers that I've used. So also it's fragrance free and cruelty free. So 2 more pluses. Really like this if you're looking for a nice everyday SPF or primer, moisturizer or whatnot. Definitely recommend checking this one out. All right, next I wanted to mention this. This is the Rapid Lash Eyelash Enhancing Serum, and I picked mine up at Shoppers Drug Mart. This isn't cheap. I think it was still like $60. I used my Shoppers Optimum points, cashed them in, and I got this, and I have to say, it's been doing a really nice job, you guys, of just helping my lashes to gain a little bit of length. I haven't really noticed much volume, but they've definitely gotten longer. Yes, I am wearing false lashes today. I always wear false lashes in videos. My lashes are very short. They're very thin. They're not thick. They are nothing special. So I just like to wear lashes if I'm going out to events or if I'm filming a video or whatnot. But on a day-to-day basis, I just throw on mascara. But this I've been using for about 4 or 5 weeks. I have started to notice a difference in the length of my lashes. Sorry, I didn't mean to flip you off. If you're looking for something just to help your natural lashes gain a little bit of length, I think this is a really nice product. I just apply it at night before I go to bed after, you know, I wash my face and do all my skincare kind of stuff. But I have used Latisse in the past, and it's way more expensive, and I really feel like these are quite comparable. So I think this is probably half the price, Canadian. So yeah, definitely recommend checking it out. Next up, I have a couple of blushes I have been loving. The first one is from Too Faced. Probably no surprise because I have been talking about this so much on Snapchat, and I raved about it in my Too Faced Sweet Peach collection video. I will link that below. I have a review on the entire Sweet Peach collection. But this is the Papa Don't Peach blush, and it is so friggin' pretty, you guys. It's just the perfect everyday peach. I have it on today, and I didn't really build it up. I wanted more of a subtle look today. You can definitely build this up, and I do think it would be suitable for a variety of skin tones. It's got just a really pretty sheen. It's not super matte. It smells like peaches. I love it. I love the packaging. I love everything about this. I would travel with this. It's in a nice sturdy tin. When you shake it, the lid isn't gonna fly open. I love this. Like I said, really nice for a variety of skin tones, and just it's been the one that I've been reaching for the most in the last couple months. All right, the other blush that I had to mention, because I have kind of been using it on the days that I haven't been reaching for this one, and I had been wearing it pretty much every day until this one came into my makeup life. This is the Marc Jacobs Flesh and Fantasy Air Blush. You guys, this is so pretty. This is pricey. I hate how expensive this is. It is a luxurious product. I did my friend's wedding makeup. She gave me a gift card for Sephora, and I purchased this with it because I'd been wanting it for a while, but it is so darn pretty. Definitely probably more geared towards light to medium skin tones because it is a little bit on the lighter side, but it just gives you a beautiful flush of color. It's a very kind of nude look. I love how it's got the kind of highlighting ivory shade there, and then there's just this really pretty sort of nude light mauve shade, and together it just makes the most perfect nude blush. So just great for everyday wear, and Marc Jacobs has not disappointed me. I have tried a few different products from his line, and everything I have loved so far. Packaging is always so sleek. And there are some other really gorgeous colors. There's a really beautiful coral in this line that I would love to try. So if you wanted to try something from the Marc Jacobs line, these blushes are beautiful. They're long wearing, they're blendable, they're very luxurious, and I think they are a higher end product worth the money. So like 2 big thumbs up for this. All right, I also have 2 highlighting products to share with you. The first one is the one that I have on my cheeks today. I do have a full review on this that I will link below as well. This is the Kat Von D Alchemist Holographic Palette, and the packaging is really what sold me at first. It's this beautiful holographic triangle. You open it up and you've got 4 really beautiful powder shades in here. Now today I have the pink opal shade just on the high points of my cheeks, Again, I went in with a fan brush and I just very lightly dusted this over my cheeks. It's still, I'm sure you can see it, it still packs a punch, but you can really build these up. I mean, like, these are no joke. These are no joke. And these are definitely not really your everyday natural looking highlighter. You know, you've got like a blue, a green, a lavender, and a pink shade here. They're definitely gonna draw some attention to your cheekbones. They're definitely gonna look like you're wearing some makeup. It's not like a real, like, natural kind of glow, but it's fun. It looks like a holograph on your skin, which I'm totally fine with. You can also use these as eyeshadows, as eyeshadow toppers, or as lip highlights. They're beautiful. I really, really do enjoy this product. And like I said, if you want the full review on it, I will link it below. All right, I do have one more highlighter that I wanted to mention. And this I have had for a while and just, you know, I haven't filmed a favorites video for a while, so I wanted to mention it. This is the Makeup Forever Pro Light Fusion in shade 01. You guys, I can't get it open. There we go. Oh, you guys, let me just give you a swatch of this. Where am I gonna swatch it? Oh, so beautiful. Again, it is a very intense highlight, not for the faint of heart. But this one is more of a, I guess it's more of like a champagne tone with a little bit of a pinky hue. There is another shade that's more of a goldeny bronze, which looks gorgeous as well. I think would be really pretty for medium to dark skin tones. But this I think would work for anyone actually. It's a little bit more ice. Beautiful pink shift, like I said. It looks so friggin' pretty. I love highlights. I know I talk about them a lot, but if you love highlights, this formula is so smooth. It just kind of melts into the skin. It stays put, very blendable, very workable. I don't know if you can tell, but I have made a good dip in this. Like, it's got the wavy little prints and I've already kind of gotten rid of some of those in the middle. And you really don't need a lot of this, but I have just been loving it. I will dust it sometimes on my décolleté, because it's just so pretty, and I love to glow. So definitely have been loving this. And the last product I wanted to mention this month is an eyeshadow from NARS, and I'm kicking myself because I'm not wearing it today. I like to try and wear as many products as I can when I do these videos, but I just forgot to put it on. I'm wearing my Makeup Geek eyeshadows today. But this is the NARS Single Shadow in Regal. This is their dual intensity formula, and I bought this during the VIB sale. And again, I've made a pretty good little dip in it. The formula of these is amazing. And the color of this, in my opinion, is just the perfect rose gold. It's got this beautiful shine and sheen, a little bit of shimmer, but it's not like chunky or overpowering. It just looks gorgeous on the eyes. It makes your eyes look bigger and brighter. Very pretty about this, when you put it on your eyes, it just kind of makes them sparkle. And like I said, the formula of these are out of this world. You can use these wet or dry. I just tend to use mine dry. And they still have this beautiful sheen and iridescence. If you use them wet, they're gonna look a little bit more metallic. This is stunning. If you're into rose golds, this is my favorite that I have found so far, and I think it is just so beautiful. And I've actually used only this on my eyes, and sometimes I'll just blend it a little bit into the crease and just use a lot of mascara, and that's it. That's all I do. No liner, no nothing else. This kind of is the star of the show, and it's gorgeous. So big shout out to NARS for this one. So I did want to also start this year just mentioning some kind of other lifestyle favorites, TV shows, books, that sort of thing. I'm reading a couple books right now, and I have a feeling they'll probably show up in my February favorites when I'm finished. But I did want to mention a TV show that I've been loving. If you guys haven't watched Schitt's Creek, oh my gosh, you guys, I binge watched the first 2 seasons that are on Netflix over the past month, and I have laughed so hard. I don't know, it's just sort of like my humor. It's very Canadian, and it's so funny. If you're looking for just like a light show, you know, it's nothing no like heavy storyline or anything, but it is just so funny, and I've really enjoyed that. Even my husband has been enjoying it, even though he's just like, yeah, whatever. I know, like, he's been laughing, and he'll kind of just like sit down and watch it with me. But I wanted to just recommend that because it's a really good one. If you guys have any TV shows you've been loving, especially on Netflix, let me know in the comments below. I'm always looking for something new to binge watch when my kids go to bed. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and do so. Also, don't forget to click that dang bell, because I know there's been some issues with YouTube lately, and if you want to be notified of new videos, just make sure to click the bell so that you are notified when I upload a new one. Thank you so much for being here. Take care of each other, and I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.